So if you exist in the Rocket League esports Twitter scene, Reddit, anywhere online, you're gonna know that Rocket League Esports tweeted out a community guidelines tournament update, and you click on it. It's got some stuff in here. Most of it is good. The glaring issue is all players must be at least 15 years old. Now, I don't think this is necessarily like the end all be all. It's not like the death of community tournaments. However, it is going to stunt the growth of community tournaments in the bubble scene and everything in between like that. Players like Daniel, First Killer, Atal, Oski, plenty of those young players that are coming up right now as well. Those players don't have those opportunities now unless something changes with this, obviously, going forward. Who's to know? But I don't really see the discrepancy between like a 13-year-old and a 15-year-old in terms of maturity. I was probably the same level of maturity when I was 13 and 15. It's just going to stunt the growth for the young talent coming in, and it's not the death. A lot of people are kind of like overreacting, but a lot of people have a proper reaction where they're thinking about these young talented players that can no longer compete in these community organized tournaments that aren't like Rocket League sanctioned tournaments because of this age requirement now. So we're gonna look at like some players' results here. Taking a look at First Killers. Dude was just popping off. There's plenty of things there, plenty of experience to gain. Justin, when he was 14 before he competed in RLCS Season 4. There's plenty of stuff there. Just lots of like small minor things, but it's experience other than six mans. We did, NA. Take a look at EU. Archie, player for Semper, former Top Blokes, also the Clappers during the Spring Series, had plenty of experience before he made his RLCS debut. Everyone knew who Archie was. They knew he was a young, very talented person, very talented player, and they knew what his capabilities were because of his ability to compete. And the biggest one of all, if this had existed at the beginning of Rocket League Esports, Scrub Killa. Just take a look at this. So for other players, I used just a screenshot of like some results from like a certain age. This is Scrub prior to turning 15. He's 12. Throughout all this, 13. Look at how much stuff he's doing in 2016. At the age of 13, probably turning 14, somewhere in the middle there. And then, where is it at? Where does he finally be able to join RLCS? There's League of Rockets, Universal Open, RLCS Season 6. Was his first season, 2018, October. And he did all that stuff. Look, that's such a long list. It's just stunting the growth of like the esport itself and like the young talent. I know this isn't my normal style of video. I normally don't do news reports, stuff like this, but I just thought it might be nice to kind of communicate with how I'm feeling about it to you guys, if some people have questions about it. I think the majority of these things here are good. There are just some small things. Like I said, the 15 years old, I think you could reduce to 13 and everything would go back to being normal, and people would think this is more of a good thing than it is a bad thing. I see a lot of people giving this praise. I think a lot of tournament organizers are finding this to be a good thing because of the prize and the crowdfunding increases and stuff like that. But I know a lot of the players are going to be upset because when you're younger than 15, you can't compete other than six mans now. So that's kind of my take on it, my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think down below, if there's issues with this, or if they should change the age limit, or if they should kind of revert it back to what it was before. But that would make sense. See you guys in the next one. Peace.